hanging out with one another. I think that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and see who's here. We have right now Jace Balls, Hill Jack Life. Can I show you a little love? Do you see that? Oh yes. Oh yes. Let me show you the back. Let me show you the back. Can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah. That is what's going down over here. You know, TGH. Check this out. We got so many cool people here. JSR, Chevy, Jace Balls, Jon Fealy, Jace Balls, The Bot, and so many others. OG Rated's up in the house. Christopher, how are you guys doing? Today we're talking about creators. Essentially, if you have a channel, you are a creator. And let me say this. Let me start off with this. You are a creator that has a channel. Let's listen to that. Just let's hear that for 1 second. I'm a creator and I have a channel, which means it's your channel and you can do with it as you please. And that's what I think is great. Nobody should be able to tell you what you can and can't do with your channel, because you know what? Here at TGH, we have much love for as many people that want to be part of this amazing thing that we call a community. The community doesn't have to all be one thing. We all cannot be one thing. You know, at the end of the day, what we're doing is being part of something bigger than ourselves. I love that. I think that's what's going to make our community great, because our community has had a lot of down, a lot of negative, a lot of stuff that was unnecessarily there. When there were people that had voices, people that have been in here for 5, 10, 15, 30 years, and at all that time, what is it that you've done for all of your friends in the community? How often are you there for them? And that's what matters. We all go ahead and do the very best we can in every way possible. Now, as a YouTube creator here in TGH, what my goal is to be a resource. I am a resource for those, my friends here in the reptile community. What's up, Iron Dog? Let me see who else we have in here. Heather is in the house. Check this out. Granddaddy Herps, the sheriff, always on top of it. Thank you so much. Please hit that like button. Yeah, there's something wrong with the button. There's 11 people here. 3 thumbs up. It's moving. It's moving. But check this out. I want to talk about a lot of things that I think matter to most of us. When you want to build something, and when you want to bring people together, what's your resource? What's your asset? You. Let me know what you do to bring your friends together. Some people make phone calls, like they'll call friends and then spread information out. That's one way to do it. You know, that is a little bit old school, and times are changing. It's just that way. Yes, it's still very relevant to make a phone call to somebody and say, hey, did you know this? Did you hear that? You know, I like to call that gossip. Gossip isn't necessary. Gossip is just a waste of time. That's high school. That's old. That becomes boring, and people tend to know what that's about, and they don't want to do that. So this new thing has happened called social media. Social media gives you this opportunity to do things in a different way. You're able to reach out to people through what we're doing now, chat. You can be in a live chat and chat. That's a way of showing support, showing love. It's actually a way of showing true interest. Some things that are interesting, people will gravitate to, and things that are not, people will not gravitate to, such as if they like things like that are being produced, they'll watch it. And if they don't like things that are being produced, they won't watch it. This is kind of the way the ball rolls. Hey, what's up, Haiti? How's it going? Oh yeah, I love this shirt. Bam! Hill Jack Live. Thank you so much for that, love. That's what it's all about. If you noticed, I'm Ed with TGH. How you doing? If this is your first time to this channel, consider subscribing. This is what this is all about. Building community, having friends, coming together and doing the right things. Being a resource is what TGH is all about. So, if you notice, I don't have a snake in my hands. Am I not a member of the reptile community? Do I need a snake in my hands? Right now, in the comments below, or right now where we're at. Hey, what's going on? Mac is in the house from across the pond. Well, not a pond. It's like a big ocean. I don't know why we say pond, but that's cool. He's over there chilling, coming over here to hang out because that's what's up. Do I need to have a snake in my shot right now? I don't know. I don't think I need to. I'll tell you why. If you're here, you've seen that I'm a member of the reptile community, and I'm here to rep positivity throughout our community. I'm here to showcase amazing people that come to this safe space to enjoy time with other amazing people. I don't think that I have to scream it out. I have an animal. I have an animal. I have an animal. I have a friend. I have a pet. I have a this. I have a that. It doesn't need to be said every second because, again, this is TGH. Welcome to this channel. This is what we do here. If you like what we're doing here, you can always hit that thumbs up. As a matter of fact, I think there's something wrong with the counter right now. I'm trying to figure it out. If you're here and you like what you're seeing, give us that thumbs up. That way we can bring more amazing people to this channel to get more amazing content just like this, vibing. So I don't think I need to have a snake in my shot because those of you that are here know that this is a reptile channel about reptile enthusiasts. We are members of the reptile community, building a better place, pushing, yes, hashtag positivity movement. So we're all about it. Hit that like, I appreciate that. Be who you are and what you're about. Now, I want to talk a little bit about if one person can shake up a whole community, I'd say that'd be pretty hard because the community is quite large and the community can be affected by those who are influencers. If you're an influencer within social media, that gives you a bit of an edge in regards to what you're saying. But what makes an influencer? What makes that? I would say when a creator focuses on something and they push really hard for it, they then create something called influence. Now, if you're going to do these things and create influence and push people together, that becomes what you're about. Welcome to TGH and to all the people here that are here part of an amazing movement, doing the right things for, yes, their community. If you know of people that have things going on in their community, then what would you do? What would you do? I think you should push that information to those people. If there are organizations in your community, your town, your municipality, whatever it may be, you need to know them. Do you have that resource? We all have the internet, but how hard is it to find that resource? It's actually a sea of information of a bunch of different people that are putting out what it is that they believe is right. I'd like to be one of the first to tell you. If you haven't heard this before, there is no right way or wrong way to do things. 30 years ago, there was not this platform that we have to do the things that we do in this community. What I'd like to see is more people realize that one person cannot make this giant change, but one person can make a difference in the mindset of the next man or woman or alien or reptilian or whatever. You guys know that all that hard work that you do is out there in the world. Do you want to be the very, very best person you can be? Is that what matters to you? I'll tell you, it really matters to me that I go ahead and do the very best that I can every single time I come out on these lives. Again, there is no snake. Or is there? When somebody is promoting something that is valuable to a community, such as you may have a community where there is a farmer and there is a butcher, and then there is the people that deal with the grain and those that go hunt and those that go gather. And there are some that make the supplies. Who there in that community is more valuable than the other? Because if it's a cohesive network of people, they come together to make that thing that is a community. And hey, is there not cantinas? Is there not the theater? Sometimes you need a little relaxation. Welcome to TGH. That's what we do. That's what we're about. And you know what? Do you need to know something? Hit us up. And there are many of us, and we are growing, and we will not stop. We are going to go, and we're going to push hard. Boom! That's that TGH dap. Here, let me give you another one so you can get this through everyone. can understand, so you guys can push this message as well. Boom, TGH DAP, we're strong because we're united, and we're going to continue to spread that message of positivity. And there are so many people out there that have been requesting to be part of this community, and we just didn't know how to do it. Oh, we know how to do it. Check it out. Yes, I'm talking to you right there, my good friend. I'm going to be reaching out to you. Reach out to me. Let me know. We're going to do this. We need senators. We need people to push out that message, and that's what it's all about. One person is not going to devastate a community of like-minded people. One person does not have that ability. I'm sorry. It will take a long duration of time, and being able to touch one-on-one, each one of these people we're able to touch through our content as a content creator, that is what it's about. That's what's going to make the change, through small differences. Excuse me. Let me throw this one at you. How many people come here for education? I'm going to say this. If you're coming here for education, I make it very clear in the description that we are lightly educational. What that means is I'm going to educate you with stuff that I know, whether that be resources, husbandry, techniques, skills. Some people out there have learned from the novice. Yes, the novice has some tricks because I've learned stuff along the way. And when they reach out to me, I definitely throw that love that way, and I give them that information because it's important for people to come together and be able to share that knowledge. So even though I may be a novice, and even though I may not know everything, and even though I may not have been in there as many years as a lot of these amazing people, I lean on them and their knowledge to make my experience in this lifestyle better. That's why we build this movement, #positivity movement. We did that for you, the community. And there are people that are going to hate, and there are people that are not going to feel like this coincides with what they like and what they think is best. But at the end of the day, this here, where we're at right now, welcome to TGH. This is Ed's channel. And here on Ed's channel, we're here to make sure to promote amazing people. If you're seeing people on these sides right here, commenting, etc., these are the people that we're talking about. These are the people that put in all of that hard work. I'm over here taking a look at that right now. And you know what? There are so many great people. Hilljack, TJ's Reptile World. You got Granddaddy Herps. You got Hilljack Life. You got Iron Dog in, LKB in the house, Aqua Balls, JSR. The list goes on. You people are amazing. Let me say this very clearly. Not everybody needs to have their channel be the same thing, because there are great channels like Granddaddy Herps that show snakes in every single video, guys. And you know what? Because that man is amazing with his skills and his techniques, his husbandry, and you know what? An all-around good guy that's willing to spread and share that love and knowledge with people in the community. So those people are there. There are great people like Jon Fealy working hard to put together content to put out there for the general community to get a little more education. There are tons of videos that are here on this platform right now. Millions and millions of dollars have been put into building a social media platform, a giant like YouTube. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. Hear me again when I say this. The world. So when you have a search engine, people look for information. Some people look for information and they will go for that information. And when they get there, they can get that, what they need. That information. And if they come to a channel like TGH and they feel like I need to be entertained and I need to hang out with like-minded people, I love this community here at TGH because guess what? I'm able to promote myself freely. I'm able to say what I want freely here. I'm able to give my opinion freely here. But when the opinion becomes more of this is the only way, sorry, it's not. Unfortunately, the people here don't feel that way. And that's why people that come to this channel, we shun negativity. We don't pay any mind to it. We don't pay attention to it. We don't respond to those people because they're just doing something that we're not about. Okay? So education is important, but not every channel needs to be about education. Some channels are simply about having fun and having a good time. And just so you know, there are tons of people here right now. That thumbs up button, it must be, not working or whatever. But here's the thing. If you're coming here and you like this content, you can give a thumbs up. If you don't like it, you can give a thumbs down. But if you don't like it, why are you coming here? We are here to do something that we think is fun. That's what we're about. If you can find a resource that allows you to promote yourself, to speak your mind, to push your email, to reach out to those amazing YouTubers that you may have been looking up to your whole existence in this lifestyle, and you said, I look up to that. Oh my gosh, that person is right here, right now in this live. And then all of a sudden, something like this happens right now, and somebody goes, email time. Let's do it. Put it out there. Type it in. Someone put that word, one word, email. Once you put that one word email, you're activating the bot. And the bot is going to give you a call to action. The call to action means if you're here and if you've been here before and put out your email, that's cool, that's fine. But guess what? This is an opportunity for people to get to connect with you. This is your chance for people that want to hang with you, that like what you're about, to go over there and reach out to you. This is what we're about, guys. There are great people. Like I'm telling you, Max Morphs, my goodness, I love watching it. I love seeing the other video with your son. Boom, that's what this is about. You don't have to do what everyone else does, guys. That's why we do this, so you can collaborate, so you can network, so you can vibe, so you can chill with like-minded people. Thank you so much for being one of these people repping that positivity and not being fake. You know, sometimes I feel like I got to be like, let me get that knife out of my back. Oh, whoa. And then you look at the name on the knife and you're like, I cannot believe this person just stabbed me. I have been doing nothing but showing love and supporting you. Shame on you. That's it. That's all. They're gone. No worries. It's no big deal. If these people that are negative and have a problem with what TGH is doing, guess what? You're in the wrong place. Please tell me that you don't like this, that you don't like this. Let it be from your mouth. That way I can understand what is going on with that. And then I can ask you politely to just go and do what you're doing on your channel, on your space, on your part of the world. That's how I feel about it. I don't want to be negative, guys. That's not what any of us are here about. But I want people to know you have the freedom to be who you are, to be what you are, to vibe the way you want to vibe. You can do what you want to do on your channel. I know that's what we're here to do, guys. Don't waste your time with drama. If you're coming for drama, then guys, this is not the channel for you, because we don't want that. We just want people to come together and talk amongst each other and have friends. We need friends, guys, to be a community. I want to walk down and go to the butcher and say, here is your grain, my friend. And him say, here is the meat I owe you. Do you mind dropping this off over to the seamstress and asking her when you drop off grain if she can come by so I can talk to her? And I say, sure thing. And I go and do that. If you guys aren't getting the metaphor, a community works together and we all have different mindsets. If you don't like what we're doing, please, I beg you, unsubscribe. It's got to be somewhere down there. Hit that button, go elsewhere. Thank you. Because these people here are here to have fun. So I hope I touch base on that a little bit right there. You know, that little nitbit, that little tiny bit about not every channel needs to be about education, because all of us have our own thing and we're all about our own thing. And we don't need to do what everybody else thinks to be the people that we are, because we are individuals in the new modern day. So I'm not going to jump on the phone and say, hey, have you heard about this? Yeah, well, I've been hearing a lot of stuff and I'm not liking it. But don't tell anybody that I told you this, because that's not cool. And the other person goes, whoa, I'm shocked. I'm quite shocked that this is how you feel. And then you jump on the phone, oh, but don't get me wrong. And they're like, what other way can I take this? Guess what? That is drama. That is fake. And nobody wants it. Nobody cares for it. It's not fun. It's boring. I think it's boring. And if it's boring, then you ain't gonna watch it. So if you notice me not watching, because, guess what? I have time to look through a bunch of amazing content, and I have to see who's working hard, and I got to go there because, again, I'm all about this hashtag positivity movement, and it takes time to do these things that we do within our community. Being active is why we're able to touch so many people. We don't just put out anything and show a snake. I have very cool animals here at TGH, but that's not what I'm all about. I'm not going to just pop a snake onto my screen and say, look, guys, and then just mutter and mumble. I want my friends and my community to know that I'm active. I'm engaging with you. I don't even bother as much. I tag in every so often into the chat because I'm engaged with you right now so that you can understand the message. There's no need to do a one-minded thing that everyone's been doing for 10, 15, 5, 30 years. If you've been doing the same type of platform, that's not working, that's not pushing your message, you cannot be upset with anyone else that is pushing a message that is working, because that's what people want to do. They want to see progress. They want to see the things working. Oh, Eminem. Oh, man, I need to see that. What's up, Brian? How's it going, brother? So we're talking about being free to do what it is that you want to do on your channel as a creator. I've reached out to many people to get that edge, if you will, to learn some new techniques. And those great people basically told me it's in your best interest to be you. And you know what? You're right. Thank you for saying that. You know who you are. You know who you are. Thank you for saying that, because it was true. Now, not every channel needs to be educational. Some just want to be about fun and hanging out and chilling with your friends. That's what we do. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being who you are and what you're all about. Now, is there one path for everyone to walk? I say definitely not. No, there are many paths that can be walked, but they all lead down the same, general area. Because if you're doing the right things, you go one way. If you're doing the wrong things, you go another way. I see that. And there's a lot of paths to get there, okay? Which path are you taking? That's your own self-discovery. That's your own journey. Nobody can tell you what it is that you have to do. There is no blueprint that is definitive. If there was, we would all be living the same life. There would be no joy in this life because it would be quite boring. And I like to believe that. I think that what we need to do is all roads do lead to Rome. Why am I only seeing that? Glad that TGH is able to give some content for the day. Oh yeah, some people want to go ahead and say what's on their mind. That is a form of expression, okay? That is their individualism. That allows them to share what's on their mind. And if you want to talk about TGH, then guess what? We appreciate it. Thank you and much love, because we love helping out other members in the reptile community, whether that be positive, whether that be informational, whether that be fun, giggles, ha-has, all of that stuff. At the end of the day, what matters the most is that we were able to help you in some way, and I love that. All right. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world to date. So what does that mean? It means if it's the second largest search engine in the world, that people actually use it to search information such as content. So if you are somebody who is putting on content and you are a creator and you're focused on getting views and this and that, well, go to the search bar on the top and then type in ball python this or hognose this or gecko this or whatever. And when you type that in, it'll give you the immediate suggestion, which is like the most relevant topic at this time. And then you can tap in by making a video titled that. If you notice here at TGH, I don't do that. I don't do that because I'm not catering to the new person as of yet coming in. I'm catering to the community that is here, that has found us because they found the movement and they want to push forward with that movement. Because all that really means is that you have a group of people, safe space that you can talk and speak your mind. This is the space where you can say what's up to someone, see someone that's huge in your mind and say, I want to talk, and reach out to that person. And then all of a sudden, email time pops up and you have a bunch of opportunities to email, or you can say, hey, I've always wanted to chat to you. You could go link onto their channel, subscribe. You can do all these different things to help one another just here on this one little tiny platform. We see the potential in being active in your community, because then more people have an opportunity to see what you're all about. What are you all about? What is making you relevant in today's conversation? Why is today important? Why do you need to worry about today? Because today is happening right now and you're active in it. That's where the active part comes. But if you want to be better and you want to work on tomorrow, then you're going to have to do a little bit of something today and maybe even some work yesterday or a couple days ago. You know what I mean? You have to plan. You have to prepare to make those moves, which is why I reach out to people, because I want to do great big things. And when I do them, I want them to be impactful. I would love for people to be educated here at TGH. And what I'm going to educate you about more than anything else is how to come together and how to chill and vibe with your friends, how to be confident enough to say, how are you doing? This is amazing. I love that. That's right, brother. That's right. At the end of the day, when people are putting out information, they don't really know what's what. They don't really know how it will be perceived. They shouldn't feel concerned so much every single time about when they put out content about hate. So that's why I think when we work on our content, I cater to my friends. I want my friends to have the opportunity to come on over and say, I had a good time hanging out today for the last X amount of time with these people, vibing, chilling, doing what it is that I do. Why should you work so hard at putting out content if nobody really cares about what you're doing and they don't really care about your message? Well, you know what? That's one way of looking at it, because there are people that are coming and watching and enjoying it. And if you're willing to put in the work to support what they get out of that, what do they get out of that? If they're getting something positive out of it, then what you're doing is right. This is my opinion. This is what I think. This is what I'm saying. I'm just telling you how I see it. What is your view on life? What is your view on being a keeper? What do you think is the best way to go here nor there? I will tell you this. If you're working hard to do the right things, if you are being active in your community, if your community knows what you're about, then don't worry about it. Just continue to be you, keep pushing out your content, keep doing what it is that makes you comfortable. If you can evolve your technique, do that. If you can learn new stuff, do that. If you can, dude, I get information all the time. If you can apply that information, you're growing every day. That means the guy that you are today is better than the person you're going to be tomorrow. And the person that you're going to be tomorrow is going to have an opportunity to be the best person they can be the next day. Now, today I wanted to bring out and show you guys some amazing gifts that were given to TGH. And yes, I will do so. But I wanted to make that point that it's not important to have to every single time have an animal or reptile there in your hand to say, I'm a reptile enthusiast. This is what I'm about. Hello, my name's Ed. My actual name is Eddie. I go by Ed. I prefer Ed. So I say what's up to you guys because you guys are my friends. I don't have any problems doing what it is that I do. What we're going to do is continue to be the people that we are. We're going to stay amped. We're going to stay on top of this, and we're going to push that message. Guys, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and you will do what you will do. And as a creator, you have that freedom to do exactly what it is you want to do. I'm going to tell you, most people don't have it in them to put in a lot of effort. It's easier to throw jabs here and there. I'll tell you this. I'm not about the easy way. I'm all about the spreading of the love. When I say that, I tell you, you can give me thumbs up, you can do this, you can do that. At the end of the day, it's the people that talk about the message and the people that are pushing that message that matter the most. I appreciate you. I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate how much effort you put in to being part of this community. Much love to you, and we'll see you on the next vlog.